What's up guys, Nice Plays here to do a reaction video for you guys today on the new gameplay for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. At the time of this recording, this came out like hours ago, so I'm only just now peeking it now. I haven't been spoiled on anything, so this is very new and very fresh for me. But this is also going to be one of two videos. It's going to be two videos combined into one talking about the gameplay of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and then one that shows the actual in-depth gameplay featuring GOOO, which I had saved on my phone, but I decided to just do it for you guys for a recording. So we're actually gonna see a whole gameplay trailer. This is brand new. This just came out today at the time of this recording. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?
I can hear you loud and clear, Shenron.
You have been summoned. Brought here from a land far, far away.
Okay, it's the same thing they did for Xenoverse 1. Okay. We got wished here.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
Not gonna hold you. This new Bulma looking kind of nice, though.
Here, and where you came from? I mean, do you even know where you are? And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
Hey,
it's called the GS squad.
Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief! Move one more inch, and you're finished. I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So, what do you say? Will you fight with us for the sake of world peace? You still don't know much about this world, right? Well, I want to test you with a special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a school. There, you will learn more about this world.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilica. Hey, everyone. It's rare to see new faces in this class. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at? We'll see who's laughing in a minute.
Time to roll out! We're the GS Squad, champions of justice. Let's suit up! Time to show them what we can do. Heroes away! Heroes like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
I feel some weird connection between us.
Good! Now release!
I believe you can handle it. Transforming into another being. Impossible.
We can win if we work together! Amazing! I knew you could do it! You can win this, I know it!
You've grown strong. You might even have more potential than Gohan.
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
Take your time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
Challenging us was your first mistake. It'll also be your last.
Kaioken!
A superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter of our heroic saga.
All right, so that was Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. So I now want to kind of go back into kind of just talking about it a little bit, just to like, you know, pause in between and just see, you know, what we're going to be looking at as far as like, well, the story, the gameplay, and all that good stuff. So let's see if we can go back.
Is my voice reaching your ears?
Yeah, I can still hear you, Shenron, loud and clear. I still cannot believe Xenoverse 3. We've been talking about this game for a long time. 10 years, bro, has Xenoverse 2 been coming out, or been playing around. We've been waiting for this game for so long.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
All right, so I immediately got to address this. So I said this before in my previous video, talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 and what it needs to have, and I said before, like, this place is freaking massive. Like, I said this right when I saw, you know, Bulma coming in like right here, like when Bulma came in here, right? I said that this place was going to be massive. I knew it was going to be massive based off what I just saw there. And then moving on to the next area right here. Yeah, this whole area, you got a shopping mall. You got, you know, places you can go buy, places you can go do. Like, this is looking like a genuine RPG.
Do you know what brought you here? And where you came from? I mean, do you even know where you are?
We got a little K-pop section. Hold on, we got that little K-pop section. Hold on, what was that again? Hold on, go back a bit.
What brought you here? And where you came from? I mean,
yeah, what's going on right here? Like, what are they doing? We got K-pop demon hunters in this game too.
And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
GS squad is what
Hey,
they're called.
Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief! Move one more inch,
and this is one of the things that you can see from the clashes. If you ever played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you know about the, you know, if you get into a clash, that's when both parties who kind of hit each other in neutral with quotations, generally just go into clashes and then they return to neutral. But I did clip something here.
I'll knock.
Yeah, it looked like for a second that he won that clash. If I can pause it, like, oh shoot, like right here, it looked like he won that clash for a second. So maybe a few button presses, maybe, you know, you just spam the square button and see if you can mash the fastest, like you're doing what's it, Sparking Zero? That'd be kind of cool.
Knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So, what do you say?
Gamma 1 seems to be probably going to be pretty important. Gamma 2 probably going to be just as important.
You still don't know much about this world, right? Well,
and then this looks like the hub city, or the hub right here. You got your food stand right here, so a method to recover your HP or something like that. Oh, another thing I heard, well, we'll get into that later. Just about the stats, but I feel like food is going to be a necessity in this case. I'm going to go back just a bit. Yeah, okay, this looks like the place where you can buy your stuff, but also looks like we can like participate in parallel quests and online missions and maybe online rankings, because they got the people instead of the robots like they do in Xenoverse 2. So that might be, this might be the hangout spot right here. This might be the hub right here.
Well, I want to test you with a special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a school.
Yo, this, bro, the graphics looks immaculate. Like, I am so serious. The graphics look so good. Like, this looks like what's those RPGs like Where the Winds Meet, NTE, Gekishin, or not Gekishin, but Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. This is what this reminds me of a little bit.
There, you will learn more about this world.
We in school? Oh, this must be like the tutorial area.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilica.
Oh, okay, I was about to say how you say your name. Yo, that's Bae. I ain't gonna hold you like that. That's Bae right there.
Rare to see new faces in this class. Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at?
Bro, like, this is crazy. His name is Tap. I saw his name is Tap. Saiyans. I think he's a Saiyan. I saw him in the previous trailer too, right?
Hey, punk, what do you think you're staring at?
Wait, does it show?
We'll see.
Yeah, there it goes. They have tails, and they're moving tails too. Like, they're actually, you can tell he's a Saiyan, and it's not just, it's more than just one. He's a Saiyan too. This guy over here is a Saiyan, and okay, Devs, what are we doing, right? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what is this? What is this about? What is this about? Why we got a game with pompadours? Okay, why do we have a game that features pompadours and a Saiyan with a pompadour? Like, why are we bringing Kuwabara into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? That's my question on that one. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
See who's laughing in a minute.
Bro, Tap ain't about that life, bro.
We're the GS Squad, champions of justice.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not to be bullied by 1, a boy named Tap, 2, a boy with a pompadour, and 3, a midget shorter than Vegeta. We not about that. We not about that.
Let's suit up.
Okay, this makes me believe that the online aspect's gonna be a bit different. That looks like spread shot retreat there. And yo, the map is gonna be big too, it looks like.
Heroes like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
And so before we could keep going with that one, I'm pausing a lot because I want to get into the depth of this. What it looks like right here is something that's, I'm believing is going to be either akin to a super soul, a transformation, or kind of like how they do in Dragon Ball FighterZ The Story, where the soul inhabits the body of the fighter that you're playing at the moment and kind of gives you that team building aspect. But I think it's going to be different in this case because it feels like a mix between Xenoverse, not Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, like how it looks, how the artist style is portrayed, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Dragon Ball The Breakers, and like NTE a little bit, or like those online games like Wuthering Waves and whatnot. This is what this kind of feels like.
I feel some weird connection between us.
Good! Now release!
I believe.
And it looks like you can do multiple different characters, so I'm wondering how they do that online aspect with.
We can win if we work together.
Because it's a thing called Soul Change or something like that, right? Yeah, this is the Soul Change, right? Or Soul Switch, Soul Change or Soul Switch. You actually get to play as the character, but I'm wondering how that is an online aspect when you should be able to play with every character available, right?
Whoa! Do you feel that power?
And yo, you know that they're evolving in the Xenoverse content. Like, bro, wait, go back. They get Krillin white around his eyes. They get Krillin white eyes.
Time. Just focus on giving it everything you've got.
Challenging us was your first mistake. It'll also be your last.
And it also looks temporary too, because not only does the transformation itself look temporary, it looks like a get out of jail. Oh, that might be what it is. The Soul Change might be a get out of jail free card, like Sparking, or not Sparking, Limit Burst. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. They have to explain a little bit more. I don't really know, but because you see, they can go right. He went right into a super attack after the thing went away. So it might be something important. I don't know how I really feel about the Soul Change, but it might be something important, to be perfectly honest. And they still have transformations in the game, so you still can become a Super Saiyan and use super attacks and ultimate attacks.
A superhero never turns their back on a person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter of our heroic...
And what I'm liking about this game too, like, we're going to watch it right here real quick. What I'm liking about this is that the story seems a lot more animated now. Like before, like in Xenoverse 2, it's a lot of, different cutscenes and whatever. But it feels like the whole thing is more animated now, rather than just, the character just stand around talking and then just pointing and then doing this. But it feels like they can actually move while interacting. You know what I mean? So that, I'm gonna have mixed feelings about this game, but I'm also gonna love it. I feel like I'm gonna love it, but I'm gonna have mixed feelings about this game. All right, so that's pretty much everything about this one. This was the Welcome to West City trailer. Now we move on to the next part, which is where GOOO is going to be talking about this. This was brought up in my recommendation. So GOOO is going to explain his first time gameplay on this, and he's probably going to go into more detail. So I'll be back in just a second.
This year at Summer Games Fest, I got to see Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay for the very first time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front of me. It wasn't a video, it was live gameplay, and it was a demo very similar to this one we're watching right now. I'm going to let it run uncut, and I'll let you know everything that was told to me during this presentation, everything that I was able to learn, as well as break down the gameplay that we're about to see. We're going to start right here in this room. We're going to take a look at the lobby outside of this room. I got to see the city outside of the lobby too, but unfortunately we don't have that footage. But then we're going to jump into a mission where you'll see some of the basics of combat, and we're even going to fight against the boss fight. The mission itself feels like a little bit like a...
So I'm going to like do some pauses because I'm going to like get my thoughts and opinions before he keeps going. It looks like you have your own dorm room in this game. Like I noticed that when they were introducing the new character and when Bulma crashed into the place, it looks like it's your very own dorm room. So I'm wondering if, like, kind of like how in Pokemon you have your hideout, you can put whatever you want in your hideout. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing in this game.
Parallel quest in Xenoverse 2, though in this case in Xenoverse 3, I don't know if that's actually the case, if it's a parallel quest, if it's a side mission. It looks to be a main mission, as Gamma 1 is actually calling us to talk about this request that he has. And so we'll head there and we'll have a big mission and a boss fight at the end. But we'll start right here in this room because it's kind of messy right now. It is the same as we saw in the revealed trailer, so that seems to indicate that this is kind of early game, but I was told that you can actually customize this room fully. You can change things around. You can
okay, so you can customize it. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Room. But if this is early game, it is going to be a little bit confusing because when we jump into a mission, you'll see that this character is actually level 40. Now, I want to bring up the stats that we saw right before.
I'm gonna jump back before I forget those stats or whatever about the stats. You can tell this is a Xenoverse 3 game or a Xenoverse game because, bro, devs be knowing what they be doing sometimes. They like what they see, bro. They just love what they see.
You may notice that we have 5 stats this time around: HP, strike, attack, and defense, blast, attack, and defense, and that is it. No stamina, no ki, no anything like that. Definitely a simplification of the RPG systems or the stat.
Yo, that's gonna be something different. They're gonna getting rid of the ki and stamina increases, because usually when you have a lot of ki and a lot of stamina, that kind of makes or breaks the game a little bit. Like having a lot of health meant you have a good chunk of defense. And oh wait, so now you have strike attacks and strike defense, so you can make a ki blast specialist with physical defense and a physical attacking person with ki defense. Is that what they're telling me?
That's that we saw in Xenoverse 2, at least on the stats side. Also, you may have seen some scans earlier in the month, or I guess last week, that had a little bit of a mistranslation. The GS on the characters' shoulders, on their uniforms, and in the trailers and everything, that stands for the Great Saiyaman Corps, not the Great Saiyan Corps. And yes, this is Vegeta from the Saiyan arc that you're seeing right here in the lobby. I spotted Trunks, I spotted Goku as well. These characters seem to just be hanging around. They may be mentors like they were
Vegeta.
In
so they must have specific
2,
types of characters from different
outside,
eras.
we're not going to get to see what the town looks like because we're going to jump straight into
like the Vegeta from
now, why are these characters here?
Saga or something.
It will make sense. That's what I was told. But right now, the story, it was not the focus of this demo. It was definitely the gameplay. And here we go. A portal looking very similar to Xenoverse 2 portal. And the mission that we're about to embark in, most missions are actually 4-player co-op. If you don't have players to play alongside you, you're going to play as the bots. We see a
So this is what I'm saying before about they're not showing this now, but this is what I was saying before. Different races in the game. They still got the Majins, they still got the Frieza race as we see here, and obviously they got Saiyans and Earthlings, which I don't know if my character or the main character is a Saiyan or an Earthling. They don't really depict, but you can tell that the guy beside us, I think Brett, that's his name. I think he's an Earthling, and I should be a Saiyan if I could still go Super Saiyan. But if they have multiple different races, I am open to that. Demon race seems to be a possibility as well. Maybe multiple different ones, more than just a demon race. I don't know.
Majin, we see a Frieza race. We're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed. So those are 4 races right now that have been confirmed playable for Xenoverse 3. I definitely am expecting the.
So yeah, this is the same type of gameplay from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot too.
If they have any more announcements beyond that. Right now, there's a lot going on screen, and I'll be sure to take my time to break down all of it. First thing you may notice is Kaioken Assault and Kamehameha, 2 big special moves that were done immediately. Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist.
Okay.
Now, the skills are on cooldown. You can't just do them. You can't just spam them. They don't cost ki anymore. They are completely free, but you do have to manage the cooldowns, which are pretty short, to be honest. Speaking of ki, you may notice that there is no stamina. Ki does both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive resource back in Xenoverse 2. You could use it for some offense stuff as well, but there was a clear divide of like, okay, we're going to use Ki for offensive skills and stamina mostly for defense. Now, you have to manage both. You see the Ki bar at the center of the screen. It's a very crucial piece of resource, and that's why they put it.
That's what that is. Okay, that's your stamina / Ki. That's how much you're able to use in a short amount of time. So that's interesting. That's gonna be interesting. How are you gonna use it online if this is what you're working with? Because this really does feel like an MMO fighting game.
Front and center. I believe you can have a maximum of 5 Ki bars, and since they are not a stat that you level up anymore, it may be homogenized. Every character may have 5 Ki bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy also has 5 Ki bars. Every boss you're going to encounter here has 5 Ki bars.
That might be the limit.
It may just be universal. 5 Ki bars for every character. Here's the ultimate Super Kamehameha. You can aim it, targeting multiple characters, taking all of them down.
Oh.
Now, on the left side of the screen, you see the L2 button. That's how you do your ultimate, L2 plus triangle. The other two mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there is no escape ability.
Wait. Oh, so you can stamina break. Hold on, wait.
With L2 plus triangle. The other two mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there...
Oh, you can stamina break your opponent. Oh, you just have to wait until the gauge is low. Okay, so how do you go about doing that against people who have 5 bars of stamina? Do you just attack them until their stamina just runs?
There's no escape ability anymore. So that is
no
a slot
vanish?
that they are
no Z-vanish?
getting rid of. Not to say that there aren't defensive mechanics. There's a new mechanic right there. Soul Assist, where you summon the help of one of the Z Warriors of the past. I believe villains will also be available. I mean, it is Xenoverse, but that has not been confirmed at this point.
Okay.
And yeah, you have 2 stocks of that. It does not spend any Ki. You just have it on a cooldown pretty much. The other mechanic, the other new mechanic, is called Soul Switch. And that is the Trunks face that you see right there. We will see that in action in a second as well. But I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your awakening ability. So if you're an Earthling or, you know, a character that doesn't have a big focus on transformations, I could see that being useful, but if you're playing a Saiyan, let's be real, you're going to have a Super Saiyan transformation in there. Or your favorite Saiyan transformation, who knows?
I will be very cross if I can't have a Saiyan that can't go Super Saiyan 3, God, Blue, or anything else. Like, I will be very cross. Now, I did say in my previous, or in my, what I want for Xenoverse 3 video, that as far as the transformation to Super Saiyan, they should just put all versions of Super Saiyan as Super Saiyan. No Super Vegeta, no future Super Saiyan, no, just Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 with everything on there with increased stats of however they're supposed to do it. Same with God. Like, it should just go God, Blue, and Blue Evolve if they can put that in there. I did say that. If they put that in here, Brother Bear, I'm just saying.
Switch may not see a lot of use in the final game when Xenoverse 3 comes out. That's just a theory, however. Who could say how players are going to use, how they're going to gravitate.
I'm curious about
typically
this
it's
Soul
Xenoverse,
Switch,
you want to
though.
create your own character and you want to be able to transform. So from here, we jump forward to the boss fight, and it is Broly Super. He's going to start with a big boss attack, just a barrage of Ki Blasts that you have to hide behind these
Also, this is like Dragon Ball The Breakers too.
Mechanic,
you can hide,
but it's good to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well in multiplayer. I mean, this is a type of attack we've seen in a lot of multiplayer games.
And Ki charging
kind of
is default.
The environment to protect yourself.
So you can't take that off.
Enemy
You probably
attacks.
can't take that off.
Usually works really well. Now, with Ki being such a central resource, you will notice that a lot of the actions that used to use Ki, like super dashing, do not use Ki anymore. The homing dash still does, but a lot of the actions that you do actually restore Ki automatically. Oh, here's the Soul Switch, by the way. We're going to become Trunks for a limited time, 41 seconds, according to the bottom left. And that is going to change your melee attacks. That is going to change your supers as well. And that's going to change your ultimate. In fact, I think we're going to see a couple of them. But speaking of ki and stamina, as you are punching up the opponent... Oh, I just noticed. Trunks actually has more ki than 5 bars. So forget what I said about the universal mechanic. Or maybe it's a Soul Switch exclusive thing. There's a Burning Attack, and here's Shining Soul Slash. 2 more specials that we'll probably be able to equip on our created characters.
The snap vanishing is still a thing, so...
Now, as Broly takes damage, notice that his ki is going down, especially when dealing melee damage. And with only 5 seconds to go, let's unleash the Heat Dome attack, the big ultimate. Now, speaking of melee attacks, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore that you just have a fixed set of melee combos depending on the race that you pick. It's not like all the Saiyans are going to have the same combos, all the Earthlings are going to have the same combos. I'm specifically talking about the square and triangle buttons, the punches and kicks, because now you can actually equip combos from, or movesets from your mentors.
Yo, I literally said this. I'm pretty sure they did it in like the V-jump scans or whatever they're called, because I probably didn't pay too much attention to it, but I literally said this in my video. They should do that. They did that in Ultimate Tenkaichi, where you can, wherever character that you're training with, you should be able to unlock their ability to fight like them instead of just, you know, learning their ultimate attacks. You should be able to fight like Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Gogeta, whoever, Cell. You know what I mean? They should be able to do that, and they're doing that. Oh my gosh. Yo, Xenoverse 3 is chopping up to be the game that I'm really hyped for right now.
I've been told specifically that Vegeta and Trunks are available. The Saiyan that I saw being played, because I didn't see Earthling. This is an Earthling that we're watching right now. The Saiyan that I saw being played was using Vegeta's moveset. I'm not sure what this one is, Vegeta as well. But you will be able to equip
it's a follow-up now.
The moveset of different characters, and that's definitely going to increase the variety of gameplay and the variety of character that you can actually create.
I actually didn't notice this before, but when you use a super attack, you can't just get out of combos. They're not gonna allow you to do that, but you can't extend them for a long period of time either. But the amount of damage you take, if so that means there's no infinite combo. So if you take a good chunk of damage, you lose that stamina bar, because he went from he went from 4 to 2 when he got hit by the Kamehameha. So if that hit 0, you on a stamina break, you take a lot of damage in this game. So you just don't stamina break. You just don't have a stamina break. You just hit them into their stamina breaks. But their get off you tool is not the soul change, what's the soul assist. That's the get off you tool.
Now, ki doesn't only deplete when you attack an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent, unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive, but with the boss's health that low, it was definitely worth it. And that is the end of the demo. Obviously, there's still a lot to learn about this game, but I got what I wanted, which was to look at gameplay.
So based off what I've seen, this game is chopping up to be something kind of nice. I ain't gonna hold you, like this is looking like a really different game. Like Xenoverse 1 to Xenoverse 2 was already a different area altogether. Like it was complete night and day, a complete change from left to right. It was just completely different. And now from Xenoverse 2 to Xenoverse 3 is completely changing everything we've known about Xenoverse. Everything. It's still keeping the same, the same method, the same what you want to do in neutral versus what you want to do to your opponent. Is still keeping that same thing, but it's the no stamina and key bars, the no enhancement of the stamina key bars, the stats being that you can take defensive or you can be defensively strong or offensively strong. The amount of health is depending on, it's just that your health, and then your key can be high, but if their key defense is also high, it doesn't do as much damage. This is gonna be a different game, bro. This is gonna be a different game. I'm so excited. But we're gonna end it right here. This is gonna be my take on Xenoverse 3, or not my take on Xenoverse 3. This is my reaction, I guess, to Xenoverse 3 content. Big shout out to GOOO. Thank you for coming through. Hope I ain't gonna leave his description in the comments below, but you can check him out. He's got other good content as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're looking forward to Xenoverse 3, I will have Xenoverse 3 on the channel for sure. I will have Xenoverse 3 on the channel, and if you want to see more content like this. I'll be having Xenoverse later down the line. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to see some Xenoverse content, and I'll see you in the next one.